contests are registered with the WIAA. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. Now, let's introduce our lineup, starting with Oak Harbor. Freshman goalkeeper, Wyatt Carden. Junior goalkeeper, Drake Sparza. Sophomore midfielder, number 2, Trey Peoples. Freshman forward, number 3, Frank Smith. Sophomore defender, number 4, Riley Dickinson. Sophomore midfielder, number 5, Gabe Perez. Sophomore defender, number 6, Presley Garcia. Senior midfielder, number 7, Elias Acosta. Sophomore midfielder, number 8, Nate Resente. Freshman midfielder, number 9, J.B. Haviland. Junior midfielder, number 10, Jackson Whitney. Freshman forward, number 11, Chris Crawford. Junior midfielder, number 12, Trenton Force. Senior midfielder, number 13, Diego Suarez. Junior defender, number 14, Jake Resenton. Sophomore forward, number 15, Levi Ish. Junior forward, number 19, Robert Moody. Senior defender, number 21, Clark Sewell. Freshman midfielder, number 22, Alex Lee. And freshman defender, number 23, Colton Rez. Tony Savoy is the head coach for the Wildcats. And now for your Lakewood Cougars. Junior goalkeeper, Blaise Armando Burkett. Freshman goalkeeper, River Lighty. Junior midfielder, number 3, Aaron Hadamil. Senior number 4, midfielder, Harrison Ware. Senior defender, number 6, Taylor Brock. Sophomore midfielder, number 7, Dayton Lewis. Freshman midfielder, number 8, Aaron Suarez. Junior midfielder, number 9, Sean Bawa. Senior midfielder, number 10, Brian Olguin. Senior defender, number 11, Ethan Greenland. Senior forward, number 15, Ryder Steves. Senior defender, number 17, Jack Williams. Senior midfielder, number 18, Johnny Williams. And senior midfielder, number 20, Matthew Puckett. Lakewood's head coach is Jordan Cohagen, and his assistant coach is Eric Bennett. The Lakewood's team trainer is Brandon Stott. And now at this time, would you please stand, remove your hats, and join me in the
So I'm not sure we've had any sound going on here. I just been messing around with the sound and the mute, and I think we're unmuted now, so I think we've got sound for the first time. It's 10 minutes into the match. I know we started the live stream on time. We've been working out the kinks with the video, so I think we've got sound now. And we are rolling. So River Liddy has a very fine save for the Wildcats. For the Cougars. And there's been one tough foray by the Cougars, ended up in a penalty. It's been a game pretty much dominated by the Cougars in terms of possession. But one very good counterattack by the Wildcats. So Cougars looking to switch fields. Ball quickly ahead. And now that ball's pushed down the sideline. Cross into the middle. Oak Harbor keeper gets a leg on it and puts it out of bounds, and that should be a corner kick. So, they're calling that a goal kick. It's an interesting decision. Hard to see that ball coming out of the bright sunlight, and you can see the players shading their eyes. And the lights are on, but they won't take effect for quite a while. Again, on the outside here to Lewis. He picks out a man in the middle, but swing and a miss by that defensive back. It looked like Williams might have been waiting on the doorstep, but he was kind of retreating. He didn't expect the Wildcat defender to swing and miss. Down the right side, and that's going to be out. It should be another goal kick for the Wildcats. That shot on goal is just over the top. Liddy probably could have got a hand on it and pushed it over the top, but he wasn't able to get up to it. And in fact, it sailed over his outstretched hand and out of bounds. Nice punt to midfield, over the heads of everyone. Wildcats in possession. Nice control. He's looking to make a run, and he distributes it. Shot is on goal, but the player is offside. Liddy did get his hand on it and pushed it wide, but that's going to be a Cougar free kick for the offsides. And that ball is being thrown out of play. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's a little underinflated. And now we will have the free kick for the offsides. That punt controlled by the Wildcats, looking for a through ball, knocked down by the Wildcats. And now he's running down the sideline, but is unable to beat the defender. He goes to ground, but gets back up and is able to continue to fight. Taylor Brock on the outside. Gets it into the middle, and that would be a goal kick. Great effort by Brock, trying to beat the man down the sideline. Got knocked down, was able to get up, gather the ball, and continue his run. But again, ending up in a Wildcat goal kick. Both Wildcat players, both the Wildcat and Cougar player, were mistimed their leaps, and that ball rolls out of bounds, and it's going to be the Cougar throw-in. Cougars continue the attack, the throw-in. Now they're switching fields. This is Bawa, and he is sent to the ground, and that's going to be a Cougar free kick in a very advantageous position. Oh, they're going to spot that about 30 yards out from the goal. It'll be a 3 or 4 man wall. And it looks like Bawa is going to stand over it. And Sean will either go for goal or he'll try to flip it into the 4 Cougars attacking. And he does go for goal right into the wall. It's knocked down and knocked away. Cleared away by the Wildcats, and that's going to be a Cougar throw-in. 23 minutes to go in the first half, no score. Thrown towards the touchline, and it goes out, and they're going to give the Cougars a corner kick. So first corner kick of the night for either side, and it's going to be the Cougars. Ball put into the mixer. Ooh, it looked like there was a hand in the air. But turned around and put back in well over everything. That was Johnny Williams with an ambitious attempt. Wildcat goal kick. And that's Greenland stepping in and knocking that away, but to the feet of the Wildcat attacker. And that ball was knocked out of bounds. That's going to be a Wildcat throw-in, but good defensive tracking back by Brock. Ball's crossed to the middle. Greenland knocks it down. Cleaned up by a couple of Cougars. Looking to clear. Oh, a lot of contact there. No call. Recovered by the Cougars. And that was Olguin with it. This is Bawa in the middle of the field. That's looking for Suarez. He makes the turn, but it is knocked away and secured by the Wildcat keeper. Good offense, good transition, looking for that quick break. Really good ball control and passing by this Cougar side tonight. The ball's through. Greenland's on the Wildcat striker. He beats Greenland and he puts it in with the side of the foot, and it's a goal. 20 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the first half, and the Wildcats are on the scoreboard ahead 1-0. Just a quick counterattack. Greenland was back defending. He was able to get a step on him and then slot it past Lydie with the outside of his right foot and put it into the back of the net. So an almost chance, not even a half chance for the Cougars on one end. And turns into a goal for the Wildcats. So 1-0 Oak Harbor. Cougars looking to answer. Looking for that final pass to unlock the Wildcat defense. They've been doing a good job in the final third. They've even gotten to the end line. Here's another ball centered. But the Wildcat central defense has been equal to the task and has kept the Cougars from getting any real shot on goal. And that's going to be a Wildcat throw-in. And the Wildcats try to put a long ball through. Greenland's there. And that's cleaned up by Johnny Williams. And now on the attack is Ryder Steves. Plays it wide to Taylor Brock, but it is secured by the Wildcats. Ball's intercepted in the midfield. Cougars on the counter. Again, trying to unlock the middle of that central defense of the Wildcats. That ball is just too long for a running Brock and out of bounds. Free kick and a bounding ball into the middle. Knocked away by the Wildcats, but pulled out of the midair in a very ambitious attempt. Sails wide by Olguin. Oh, that looked like maybe it was a handball or the forearm. The referee maybe saw it was the chest. I think Elias Acosta got away with one there for the Wildcats. Olguin, good control in the midfield. He has it back, beats his man, looks to turn, and drops it to Williams. And Williams gets a back heel. And Suarez had the nifty back heel. Oh no, that was actually Bawa. Difference between 9 and 8 put out by the Wildcats. 14:50 now to go in the first half. Oak Harbor leads 1-0. And we've got a couple of subs now on for the Wildcats. The ball's going to roll out, and it's going to be a throw-in. Looked like it went off them, but the referee pointed that way. But all of the Cougars ran back, and the Wildcats ran to the ball, so I guess they knew better. Left-footed attempt out of the midfield, sails wide. That was Suarez with the attempt. Greenland knocks that one down. And Williams puts that all the way back to Lydie. And he puts it forward. A bounding ball. Suarez looking to track it down with Steves. But the Wildcats finally come away with it. Good tackle. Ball secured by Williams. Wildcats knocked the ball around a little bit. Now there's a searching ball into the midfield. And that's a through ball, and the Wildcat player was offsides. But referee calls it play on, and Oak Harbor's able to secure the ball, and instead of calling offsides, they get a shot on goal. Referee had his hand, the side judge had his hand up. Referee said play on. I guess he determined that the ball was knocked down by the by the Cougar defender, and so therefore it was not played to the Wildcat offensive player, because offsides only occurs when a player is in an offside position and the ball is played to him. And I guess it was determined that the ball was not played to him. I think that's questionable, especially since the Wildcats were able to get the ball back and continue their offensive foray. Cougars again in possession. And Taylor Brock with a good run. Looks like that was a half cross, half shot, and that was secured by the Wildcat keeper. Cougars again, possession in their end. Ball's off the chest and out of bounds off the Wildcats. Quickly throwing in. And that's Suarez running onto it. Can't get there before the keeper for the Wildcats. And that was cleverly played by Bawa off of the Wildcat defender. 9:30 to go in the first half. The sun is set finally behind the trees, and the lights will begin to take effect. It will be a little bit easier to read the numbers. I'll tell you that we got Steves and Suarez up front. Williams there, number 18, on the front of us on the left wing. Taylor Brock there, number 4, chasing that one down. Can't quite see who that other midfielder is. We know that we've got Greenland, we've got Olguin in the middle, we've got Dayton Lewis. Cougar throw. Now it's Cougar throw, and the Wildcat player just took that ball again. And the second time that happened, this time the Cougars retained the throw. Ball rolls into the middle, doesn't quite roll to the Cougar offensive player, and it's cleared away, and here come the Wildcats on the run. Cleared by Greenland. Cougars in possession. Again, looking for that final ball in the final third that can unlock the center of the Wildcat defense. And so far, the back four have been very stout for Oak Harbor. That ball is out. The linesman has the flag up. Ball played into the middle, and the Wildcat keeper is able to get there before Suarez is able to get his head on it. Ball is sent through into the middle, but Greenland knocks it down. Williams secures it into the middle and not able to get the offense going any quicker. And that's going to be off Bawa. And well done on the outside by Johnny Williams, shielding the Wildcat attacker off the ball and letting it roll over the end line, and that is going to be a goal kick. Long searching ball for Brock, cut off by the Wildcats. It's cleared into space. They're now looking for possession. And Chris Crawford takes a spill for the Wildcats. And he is going to be, no, he's not going to be the recipient of a foul call, but it will be Wildcat throw. Ball is taken away in the midfield from Jack Williams, and here comes Wildcats on the run, but there is Lydie. Snatches the ball out of midair. Almost no wind tonight here at Dick Cardinal Stadium, which is very unusual for this time of night, this time of year. Usually there's a healthy breeze blowing from left to right on your screen, but the flag is just twitching, but pretty much hanging limp. So neither side will gain an advantage when the halftime, when the Cougars will be attacking with the wind if the wind were to start blowing, but right now there is no wind. Long throw. Put on the head of a Wildcat, now cleared away finally by the Cougars. Cougars again on the attack, doing a lot of good ball control in the midfield. It's Bawa dancing with it. Miscontrolled there on the outside, and now the Wildcats are on the run. And that ball went through and out for a goal kick. Into the game. That looks like Ryder Steves coming back in. And that's number 13, who I don't have a number 13 on my roster coming out. JV, actually number 13 is Blaze Burkett. And that is who just subbed out. He's listed as a goalkeeper as well as midfielder, and so he's not in numerical order. So 13 is Burkett just coming out. Steve's back in. Left-footed shot, teed up from distance. Lydie has no trouble with it. Under 2 minutes to go now. The clock is supposed to stop at the 2-minute mark, and the referee keeps the time on the field. And now it has been reset from 1 minute and 25 seconds to 2 minutes. So somewhere around a minute plus to go. There hasn't been any stoppage time per se. I haven't seen anybody go down. There hasn't been any red, yellow cards. There hasn't been any. There's a tug on the jersey. The Wildcat player got away with it. A lot of arms and forearms, but no call. Cougars again searching how to break down that back four, and really it's more of a block of 6 in the center of the field. That's a through ball. Greenland knocks it down, and it's cleared away. And Johnny Williams runs off the Wildcat attacker off the ball very easily. And now he's coming back the other direction. Gets it into the midfield. And Brock has it. He plays it outside wide to Steve. Not to Steve's. That ball's played into Steve's. He's chasing it down. There can't be much time left in the half. The referee has not yet looked at his watch, which is usually an indication of time being run out. Good defense by the Cougars on the outside. And that ball is kicked out of bounds. The referee puts his whistle in his mouth, and that's the end of the first half. So a goal in the 23rd minute for the Wildcat puts them on the board 1-0, and that's where we are at the end of the first half. Your score here from Dick Cardinal Stadium at the half: Oak Harbor 1, Lakewood Cougars 0. We'll be back in the second half in 10 minutes. We are at the start of the second half. Wildcats moving now right to left. And Cougars will be moving from left to right wearing black. Cougars trail 1-0. It's a good run, but just out of bounds. That's Dayton Lewis. And that throwing one off the Wildcats, and that will be a Cougar throw. And this is number 6, Taylor Brock. So I think I spent the first half calling Harrison Ware, number 4, Taylor Brock. And number 6 is actually Taylor Brock, who's back here on defense. So I apologize to that, to the Wares and to the Brocks. Again, that looked like it was an awful high arm to trap that off his chest, but again, no call. And I've lost my feed here on YouTube, so I'm hoping it's just my iPad and that we're still coming on YouTube. I know we're still up on Facebook, so I'm hopeful that you can see and hear. That ball goes to goal, but right into the hands of Ledee, that everyone can still hear and see what is going on. Brock there, that's Brock, 6, squares it. And now that's shot from distance, and it's up into the corner of the net, and it's a goal! Ball squared right to the center midfielder, and that looks like it is number 8, Sean Bawa, the junior, that hammers it home into the upper left-hand corner of the net. Nothing the Oak Harbor keeper could do. That's a new keeper. And that's not number 8. That was number 8, not number 9. Aaron Suarez, number 8, with that goal. So give Aaron Suarez the goal, having us tie up the match at the 36.5-minute mark. So 1-1 here. New game. Cougars again have been controlling the ball in the midfield, trying to attack the goal, and they have not been able to get that final pass. A very ambitious ball. Keeper comes out. They're able to push it by him, but there was nobody there as the ball sat on the touchline. Long through ball played through to no one. And Greenland puts it back to the keeper. Puts it in the middle of the field. And now a very hard challenge. The ball shot knocked down by the Wildcats. Good run by Brock. Wildcats on the counter. Turn into the middle. Nice step in by the defense, knocking it away. Taken back though. Here comes the Wildcats again. That ball is shot, but right into the hands of Ledee. And Wildcats getting called for the tackle and push from behind. Long ball played into the middle, but the Wildcat keeper is able to jump in the air and secure it. Nice job by Brock. Now he's on the attack. Can't quite get it centered, knocked down. Knocked out of bounds. That should be a Cougar throw-in. Brock is out, and into the game is 13, Blaze Burkett. Going to be a foul on the Cougars. Did he show him the yellow card? I did not see it, but it certainly looked like he might have. And he's writing him in the book, so I think he did show a yellow card. And Suarez will come out. So I think that first goal maybe was 9 Bawa. And not number 8 Suarez, and he's in the book. The ball's played through, taken by the Wildcats. And put out of bounds. Ball played down the sidelines. It's going to roll out. That will be a Cougar throw-in. Cougars working the right side, in possession, looking to switch fields, but no one was there. And that ball's put wide left, run down by Wildcats. Cougars looking to attack, looking for a through ball. Knocked away, knocked down, teed up, shot from distance. That's going to short hop easily the Wildcat keeper. And does not cause him any problems.
I will.
Wildcats making a run, trying to track it down. Cleared away by the Central defense. Put back into the box. Big collision, no call. Body's tumbling. Lady secures it. It comes outside, and here come the Cougars back on the attack. This time it's with Jack Williams in the center of the field. That ball was passed to Noah. No one picked up on it. Sent to a Wildcat player. He's going 1-on-3 now. He centers it. Lady gets his hand on it, but he taps it out to a Wildcat forward who just taps it into the back of the net. So a pass in the midfield that was intended for someone but went to no one, picked up by the Wildcats, a quick counter, and he beat him down the sideline. He put the ball into the middle. Lydie was able to sprawl and get his hand on it, but it just put it right to the toe of a Wildcat waiting on the doorstep, who was able to put it into the back of the net and give the Wildcats a 2-1 lead at the 27-minute mark. 27 minutes left to go in the second half. So if you were counting up like they do in professional soccer, it would be at the 53rd minute mark. Here come the Cougars attacking, centered, knocked away by the Wildcat Central defender. Cleared away, and now the Wildcats are attacking. It's the center of the field. They're running at him, and he turns him. Good defense that time by Greenlaw to turn him and make him go sideways, and then that ball was sent out of bounds. Out over the touchline. Goal kick for the Cougars. Nice bit of skill there. And Harrison Ware picks it up. And now a long ball down the sideline, but just a little bit too far for the running Cougar. "25 minutes left to go in the match. Cougars trail 2-1. Got a goal from Sean Bawa with the 36th minute or the 44th minute, depending on how you want to count it, of the match, just at the start of the second half, who tied it at 1 after the Wildcats had taken an early 1-0 lead at the 13-minute mark. Teed up from distance, and it's spilled. Oh! Shot from distance off the keeper, right to the foot of a Cougar, who all he had to do was just tap it into the back of the net. Got it, didn't get his knee over it, bouncing too high, and he put it over the top. A golden opportunity for the Cougars to tie the score. But it'll be a goal kick for the Wildcats. Nice play by Lady to keep that ball in play. Where again plays it to Williams. Looks to switch fields. Outside to Ware. In the middle. Legs get tangled, no call. Drop to Suarez, puts it on his left foot, knocked down, comes to a Cougar, and he just puts it wide. Oh, a nice attempt. Just off the post and out. Again, another great chance for the Cougars. Both teams said we're okay.
San Diego, they're flying to here. She got a free seat. No one's around her.
Knocked off a Cougar. That'll be a Wildcat throw-in. And offsides. So Lady will take the free kick. The ball flicked on. Now it's a foot race, won by the Cougars. And he goes down at the edge of the box, and there is no call. And now the Cougar player remains down, and the referee stops play. But there's a lot of contact, especially from behind, and the official did not call a foul. And now the Cougar gets up and will go back to his position. But I find that just on the edge of the box, that would have been a very difficult call to make. I don't think the referee was hustling and in very good position to see that. And certainly since it happened on the side of the field that the linesman doesn't stay on, he's on the far side of the field. He's on the west end or the left side of your screen. He doesn't ever cross the half line, so it'd be very hard to see on the far side of the field by the linesman that is on that side. But tough break for the Cougars. Nice job by the Cougar defense to come back and block that shot on the counterattack, and that ball will run out. It'll be a goal kick. We're at the 18-minute mark now, or 62nd minute of the match. We will play 80, and the Cougars trail 2-1. And I don't know if the Cougars are just going to ground a little easier or if the Wildcats really are throwing their arms and legs up, but that's about the third Cougar that we've seen go down there in a close confrontation in the last 10 minutes of this match. Cougars again looking for some space. That ball stepped in, knocked away, but given right back. Oh, everybody missed it. And the Cougars retain possession. Ball played through, knocked away. But the Wildcats recover. He turns. He looks to put it through, but too far, too quick for the Wildcat striker to get to. Ledee has it. He quickly rolls it out to Brock. Brock puts it forward. Too far for the running Burkett. Brock misses that, but he's able to get it back. He slips. Oh, that's a tough one. It's going to stretch out. That could have been a pulled groin right there. It's a good thing he's young and limber, because that was a awkward fall on the sideline. Nice job. Long ball, too far for the runners. But good job on the outside to get that ball and get it down the sidelines. If he had waited just another second or so and taken just a little bit off of that pass, it could have been something good going for the Cougars. But he was a little quick on the pass and just a little bit too much pace on that ball. Now we're down the sideline into the middle. Oh, knocked away. Cougars have it. It's dropped. And the shot goes wide. Long ball played through. Wildcat was offsides. First times it. Didn't really get a lot of steam on that shot. Bounced easily into Leidy's hands. Punched the ball to the middle. Good control by the Cougars. Swing and a miss by the Wildcat, and here come the Cougars in the attack. Spacing's a little bit too tight. Now they've got it figured out. A little bit of a kick, play on, the referee says. Cross into the middle. Not really able to control it, but the Cougars again try another trip, another fall, another stumble, and again no call. And that ball is taken away, and there's a foul. So that Wildcat went to ground fairly quickly and easily, and now it's put back in play. A long ball. And Leidy is out. Nice read on his part to get out and secure that because the Wildcat player was charging. Ball is out of bounds. 13:30 to go in the match. We're in the 66th minute of what will be an 80-minute contest. Ball's popped forward. That's Williams with it. Through ball looking for Suarez. Not there. Yeah, just knocked away. And the Wildcats secure it, looking for a counter. Good defense tracking back by Brock. And now it's a giveaway on the outside. And run off the ball and out of bounds. Good physical play. That looks like Greenland with that physical play. And the Wildcat striker went down and the ball was shielded to the keeper. The referee has let this game be very physical. The Wildcats didn't like the fact that looked like a handball. No call there. And offsides. Free kick for the Cougars. Williams can't control it. It's a very sloppy back pass, but Leidy read it well and was able to put it out of bounds. Leidy. Wildcats are starting to take a lot of time standing over balls. That time they took about 30 seconds off the clock, deciding who was going to throw it in and what was going on. They're playing with a complete lack of urgency, and the Cougars are playing with some urgency now. But they need to make sure that in their urgency they don't make a mistake and give the Wildcats, which would be a seemingly devastating 2-goal margin if they were to make a mistake. Cougars looking to counter. Put in the center of the field. Now they need to do something with it. He's double teamed and he's dispossessed. And ball is pinballing around, but that was a nice opportunity. Oh, this is dangerous. Nice job tracking back by the Cougar defense, and then that's offsides. So I'm not sure what the offsides call was because the Cougar mishit the ball and then they got a shot off, and maybe it bounced to the other player who was off, because the player that played the initial shot was definitely onside. We are in the, so maybe it's not offsides. Maybe they were calling a penalty against the Wildcats for running into the keeper for pushing. We are now into the 72nd minute. Again, pushed and shoved and down to the ground goes a couple of players, and there apparently is no whistle for a foul. Ball's just going to roll out for a goal kick. And that's going to be a corner kick for the Cougars. So Cougars looking for the tying goal. There's a good opportunity. Ball put into the mixer. And off ahead, skimming just wide. So nice service on that ball. A good ball into the center. But just a little bit too high. He couldn't get quite his forehead to it. Skimmed off the top of his head. That'll be a Cougar throw. Dropping it back to the Cougars. Those Wildcats are showing a little bit of speed up front, and they are hunting for that third goal. And there's a slide tackle that, oh my, no call. Wow. That was a very obvious tackle from behind to me, but no call. Cougars have possession. This referee has not really controlled the game, although it has not been a very physical game. There are bodies flying everywhere. No call on the Cougars there. That possibly could have been tackle from behind. And that ball rolls through. We're in the 84th minute now. 6 minutes exactly to go in the match. Cougars trail 2-1. If they lose this game 2-1, they're going to look back at that opportunity that they had in the 58th minute where the Oak Harbor keeper had a ball come off his hands and chest right to the feet of the Cougar striker, who just put it over the top, basically had an empty net in front of him. I think he was trying to pop it over the head of the keeper when all he really had to do was just slot it by him. Again, Cougars on the attack. Nice back heel. Again, they drop it. Oh, and it's pushed by him, but they are able to recover. Cougars really pressing up high now with their defensive backs. That's a bad giveaway, and now the 3 Wildcats are running at 2 Cougars. They're going to say he was onside, and Lydie comes out, and the Wildcat striker pushes it wide. Lydie came charging out. The Wildcat striker the wing had a lot of net to shoot for, and he was unable to put it into the back of the net. So the Cougars dodge a great chance there. It would have put the really the final nail in their coffin, and with a 2-goal lead by the Wildcats. So it stays 2-1. The 85th minute. Out of bounds, Wildcat throw. Under 4 minutes now. 86th minute. And again, the Wildcat showing no urgency to throw it in. While he is running to throw it in, he is not a very slow trot. Would not call that a run. Cougars on the attack. Oh, he's taken away. Hip check from behind. And no call again. And I know that I am a Cougar fan, and I know that I can sometimes see things with a maroon and gold glasses, but I think that I'm seeing some fouls here on both sides, really, that haven't been called. The officials just really letting them play. Ball's out, Cougar throw. Ball put in the middle, the Wildcats have it. She's shut down. Now the Cougars will recover. Nice job. Keep that ball in play. Through ball, but no one's running and rolls harmlessly to the keeper. We're in the 88th minute. The clock has stopped. So we might have a little bit of stoppage time as there was a yellow card, and there was also a couple of times Cougars went down on the far side. So we could have as many as 4 or 5 minutes still to play here. Be Wildcat ball. Cougar ball. Okay. And the Wildcats will sub. That's another good way to kill some time as the clock continues to run while the sub goes on. This time the referee is not buying it, and he actually started the game up and allowed the Cougars to throw the ball in before the Wildcat player was off the far side of the field. Here come the Wildcats looking for the clincher, one-on-one with the striker, and he shoots for the far post, and it rolls wide. Lydie to put it back into play. Cougars now turn in the middle of the field. Oh, the Wildcats take it away. Let's see if they take it to the corner flag and try to kill some time, or if they continue to attack. They continue to attack, and the Cougars were able to steal it. And now they're running down the left flank. The ball rolls out, and that's going to be a Wildcat throw-in. So again, under 2 minutes to go. Don't know how much time the referee will add, but we could be looking at a couple more minutes or a couple more seconds. We'll just have to see how this rides out as the Cougars continue to search for the tying goal. Good through ball. Oh, and just knocked away as it was being teed up for a shot. It's going to be a corner kick for the Cougars. And that ball's teed up, knocked away by the Central defense. And the Wildcats will have possession. Oh! And that is going to be a foul as the Cougar player clearly knocked down the Wildcat runner. And that is going to be a yellow card. So yellow card issued in the 92nd minute, and that's going to have to be a sub. So yellow card issued to Williams for that very hard hip check. And now the Wildcats will put it back in play. And they send the ball into the box. I don't understand that. They could have put it, turned around, put it back to the goalie, knocked the ball around, knocked some time off the clock. But here come the Cougars on a good run. Nice ball into the middle by Ware. And the Cougar and the Wildcat keeper was able to secure it before a Cougar could run in. And now the referee blows his whistle, but not to end the game. I'm not sure why he's blowing his whistle. And it's going to be some sort of penalty, an indirect free kick for the Cougars right at the top of the box. I'm not sure what that call is. Maybe the keeper came too far out of his goal, but it looks like it might be a direct kick now. But if he came out of his goal, the ball should be spotted outside the 18. And so we have the wall. And what? And again, the Cougars go down and no call. I'm not quite sure anything that happened on that sequence. And nice sliding defense, knocking the ball out. And that's the end of the game. So some really crazy stuff happening in the last minute, but the game ends with the Cougars losing to the Oak Harbor Wildcats 2-1. If you want to know when our next broadcast is, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. We will be back next week. We'll have baseball and fast pitch, I believe, next week. And the Oak Harbor coach is furious about something, and he's giving the ref an earful. And we're going to say goodnight. For Laura Leach on the camera, Melanie Irish, Kay Thronson, I'm Dale Leach saying thanks for joining us on the Cougar live stream. Good night, everybody. That was insane.
Referee, 40 to 40. He didn't even get to the 30s a couple of times. A whole bunch of times. He did not move at all.
He asked me if I was going to be there on Thursday because he had to take a day off. I said, I have a dentist appointment in the morning and I won't be there for sure.